Good morning.
Yo, it's been a minute again, but yeah, here I am again with a top 10 list of one of my favorite hip-hop artists ever, MF Doom. Today I thought I'd throw in my personal top 10 favorite tracks from Victor Vaughn, King Ghidra, Metal Fingers, Zev Love X, you get the deal. Rest in peace, brother, man. Anyways, let's go. One of the things MF Doom is usually known for is his ability to dip in and out of random moods and stories across his discography. And the ones he's usually not well known for, at least when I'm around friends who listen to him as well, is his stories dealing with love and women. I know it kind of sounds stupid, right? But usually when I talk to some of my friends who fuck with Doom as well, they usually go straight to his classic tracks. Doomsday, Rhymes Like Dimes, All Caps, Accordion. But I never hear about tracks like Let Me Watch, where he talks about playing games with the woman who's in love with Victor Vaughn on his Vaudeville Villain album. Apani B kills it as the woman in this song, rapping about the innocent way she goes about her love while worrying about her mom getting mad if she's gonna be out late, having small talk about music and other random stuff, phone conversations that get cut off because her mom's checking on her, and going so far as only kissing Vic, never being loose or easy. Vic, on the other hand, likes her well enough, but towards the middle section of the track, he starts getting irritated that it's taking so long for her to put out. The instrumental is, once again, something sick and moody. Produced by King Honey, it's smooth, vibey, and puts you in a space of being a teenager again. Usually only interested in sex for some, for others, actually trying to make a connection. It's a great track. The Art of Storytelling, one of MF Doom's strongest assets as an MC. The story of a kingpin telling his soldiers the rules of the trade, how to move in the shadows, take out threats without alerting the feds, and what happens to those who rat on the gang. The beat is amazing, which is a given considering Madlib produced the track. And you know how good these two are together. It's a smoky, smooth instrumental that puts you into the situation. A rainy night sky in the air, clouds dipping in and out across the moon, getting the lowdown from the boss while you stand around your gang, hoodied up and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Sick beat, awesome lyrics and storytelling, just a great track all around. Released before the official version of Retarded Friend on the JJ Doom collab album, the Tom York, Johnny Greenwood version is my favorite version of Retarded Friend. It was also the first version I heard, so it's got some nostalgic points for me. It's not that the original isn't great, it's even got more lyrics on it than this version, but man, the beat and flow Doom has on this shit is just amazing. The beat itself is ripped straight from the movie There Will Be Blood, the track called Proven Lands, and it sounds fucking menacing remixed. After one of the slickest opening bars Doom spits, which is saying a lot considering his intros are always sick, the kick drum comes in and beats the beat up so good. Honestly, the beat itself made me put this song this high, but if the beat wasn't enough, Doom starts coming in with some crazy lyrics, flowing with the beat and off-kilter phasing perfectly. Here's some of my favorite lines from this song, because there is a lot of sick lines on this track.
Honest days work for honest days pay. Stay taking wages the anonymous way. Defeats the purpose. Greedily slurp up the surplus and burn us. So nervous you can hear the shirt must gush. Hush, hush, trust. Visible until the earth crust bust. Dead drop, leave it right there. Chop it off, heads bop, breathe it like air. You hear? Yup, study the devil. Play the game and choose to do so on a bloody level. Who sent him? Steady losing momentum. Oh, eat a rapper one a day like Centrum.
Can't believe we won't get shit like this again. Rest easy, man.
Nano-sized particles. Stop telling codes through the YouTube.
I hear you in the background whenever I fall, telling your brother to say you're gone.
The shortest song on the list, but one of his most well-known by his fans. Again, just like Let Me Watch, Fancy Clown shows Doom, now as Victor Vaughn, showing his more vulnerable side, getting sideswiped by another man stealing his chick, and him knowing he fucked up by thinking she was different. Kinda like the flip side to Let Me Watch, it's kinda like now he's the one being used by a woman he probably loved. Kinda like how Nicki loved Vic on Let Me Watch. Funny thing is, Vic's chick is cheating on him with Doom, so you kinda got Doom basically getting cucked by Doom. Kinda weird, huh? The instrumental is very love-inspired. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Why the fuck? But yeah, it sounds like something that'd be playing while you find out your girl's cheating on you. Really nice sounding, but has that sad, somber opening about finding out your girl was around town wooing some fancy ass clown. With these sad sounding keys in the background, poor Victor Vaughn, cucked by the supervillain. Just like with Retarded Friend, this one is high up almost solely based on that grimy ass beat. It's just so sinister sounding and dark, with the deep boom of the bass backed up by these dissonant keys being played on an organ sounding instrumental, sparse kick drum, and an overall Doom sounding ambience. Doom spits with his usual slow delivery, but he has that villainous flair in his voice. It almost sounds like he's half angry, half ready to destroy the world just for fun. Freddie Gibbs is featured on here, and Jesus, Doom sets the mood and vibe perfectly going first, but Freddie just goes crazy on his verse. I think his verse is better than Doom's on here, if I'm being honest. It's varied up, he sounds great on the beat, and the final lines he has is so sick, with Doom ending it perfectly.
Told the homie we can swap it out, he gave me 2 bricks for the 2-seater. Put a Steve Young in the 2-liter. Niggas having seizures, bitch, I'm dual leaning. I cannot afford to sleep out on the streets. Niggas tell you on the news leaking. Put a nigga face up on the news station. On the TMZ, me eating tortellini. Maserati GD sent your hoe to see me. I'm the Don, call him Freddie Gandolfini. Nigga, what? Nigga.
Zero empathy.
One of MF Doom's most famous tracks off of his most influential album that also has a shitload of amazing, legendary tracks. Accordion kicks off with, well, an accordion being played throughout the song, with a nice kick drum beat riding along with it. Pretty simple beat, but the lyrics is where the track truly shines. Hell, the opening line kicks it off already sounding dope. He starts rhyming over this catchy ass beat, claiming he's the coldest and illest to ever do it, and how he owns the mic. Never touch it unless he's done doing what needs to be done. Might as well wait till he's gone. A classic Doom track. If you've never heard a Doom track before, I'd suggest either starting at all caps, con queso, or this, just to get the vibe and tone of what MF Doom is all about. A track off my personal favorite MF Doom album. One Beer tells the tale of MF Doom killing the other rappers that try way too hard to get attention based off of their stage presence and other bullshit instead of pure skills. So he shows them how it's done, drinking them under the table and making them feel like idiots without even trying. The beat is wild and very soulful, which makes sense because it samples some French band called Cortex from the 70s. And if you know hip hop, you know these old ass funk records from different parts of the world are gold mines to sample from. Hell, this one sample was used on a Tyler the Creator track, a Wiz Khalifa track, a J-Lib track, Lupe Fiasco, Suicide Boys, and shit more. The lyrics perfectly fit into the theme of the album as well, with Doom using beer as an analogy for how he can hold both his liquor while the other MCs are getting wasted and lost, basically saying they can't hang with someone with his skills. And also how he's the last one left out of the pack of beer he brought, the last one left of the originals, with lines like,
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me.
and
He plots shows like robberies. In and out, 1, 2, 3, nobody's please. Run the cash and you won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shotty, nobody move, nobody get hurt.
one of the best tracks off Doom Food. The lyrics, beat, and wordplay are top notch from the villain. Iconic song, the one that most people think of when they think of the villain. I really don't know what else to say about this song that a lot of other fans of Doom haven't already said. Doom's flow against the old piano and blaring horns are nothing short of beautiful. Most Def covered it. There's multiple covers on YouTube of people covering it, whether it be a sample for sample recreation of the track, a AI cover with Kanye West of all people jamming on it with instruments. It's so iconic. It's kind of hard to find something new to talk about it because it's just been so digested by everyone at this point. Just like I said with Accordion, if you ever need someone to find out about Doom or what he's all about, this is one of the tracks you need to show him. Classic in every sense of the word. But if there's one that's maybe above All Caps as a staple Doom top 3 introductory track, it'd probably be this one. Just like All Caps, this one is very hard to talk about. The track that basically introduced the villain to everybody off his first album after the death of KMD and his brother Sub Rock. I guess I could start off by saying this has one of my top 5 instrumentals of all time off of a Doom track. Sampling Sade's Kiss of Life, one of my all-time favorite songs from one of my all-time favorite female singers ever, was and still is beautiful to listen to. Even behind the DJ turntable scratching and the, I'm guessing, James Brown screaming sample in the beat, Sade's Kiss of Life is on full display. Doom's youthful, braggadocious rapping on the track is always refreshing and sick to hear, even after all this time. And his lyrics are rapid fire while also sticking close to the beat like butter. Even though this song is number 2 on my top 10, I know plenty of dudes that have probably put this as their end-all be-all Doom track. It's got everything: slick bars, an amazing instrumental, the introduction of what the villain is all about, and I can't leave out the respect and love he shows for his brother still on this track. Legit hard as hell to say anything else about this track. Like I said, everyone has their own opinions and takeaways from this single track. And just like Doomsday, having a Sade track as your bass beat is always a. This time rhyming over Is It a Crime from Sade, another top 10 all-time Sade track and classic. Doom just flows and reminisces over his past and gives nothing but love to his brother Sub. I mean, just like Doomsday, it's kinda hard to say why I picked this track as my number 1 out of his whole body of work. It could be the lyrics, varied and painting a picture that's both somber and also a little bit hopeful and wanting. Slick as hell and catching each piano roll like nothing. It could be the instrumental itself, using Is It a Crime's breakdown towards the end of the track with the sexy saxophone, bass, and that iconic piano roll. But I think overall what put it on top for me was that this feels like a very honest look into Doom as not only a high caliber MC that can flow and rhyme easily over a soulful beat, but as the man behind the mask, Daniel Dumile, showing love once again to the brother he tragically lost, but at the same time keeping his spirit and love of hip-hop alive through him. It feels kind of like a complete circle of a track. He went through a lot of ups and downs, but this track brings it back to earth and back straight to the man who came to be known as the supervillain. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and as always, peace.